Yo, what's up ladies and gents? Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. And in today's video, we are here at SplitBow Arch Trail, getting ready to go on to a little bit of a hike today. It's about 0.3 miles there, 0.3 miles back, so altogether 0.6. So not a very bad hike. There's not much elevation gain or loss the entire way, so it should be a pretty easy hike. Altogether should probably take us about 23 minutes. But yeah, I think this may be the first time I've been to an arch on this channel. You guys could probably hear that in the background. There's like a sound that's constant and kind of annoying. It almost sounds like a train off in the distance, just going and going and going, never ending. That is cicadas or locusts. They come out about every 5 to 7 years, and this year is the year that they are out. Not a whole lot I can do about that besides wear my microphone, which I am right now. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too annoying. I'm annoyed by it, but I'm still out here anyway. And there's a lot of gnats, all these locusts, the snakes are out, the gnats are out. It's all a bunch of junk. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on with the trail. It's real pretty out here. Everything's kind of growing and green. It's kind of like mid-late spring, so definitely a good time to get out. The only thing is everything's out. So I've already stepped into a couple cobwebs and what have you. But the trail itself is pretty maintained. You can see it's very nice and open. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's really pretty out here. No other cars out here in the parking lot, so it should be a pretty good time alone here. A couple of cool little steps right here, but of course, little desired path, because why not? people like to choose their own way around. But yeah, this area of the Big South Fork and the Daniel Boone National Forest, both are pretty popular for arches. Of course, there's the big one, which is the Natural Arch, which is located in the Daniel Boone National Forest. Now that one is pretty large. This one and a couple of others, they're kind of smaller arches, but still nonetheless, they are very cool. All right, as you can see here, we're passing this rock. You look up to the right, there's actually like little caves right here. I think there's a little bit of a path. We may go up there real quick and just explore and see what that looks like. It's not super noticeable. I wouldn't have seen it unless I was paying attention, but look at that. Heck yeah, check that out, guys. Just this really big rock right above it, hollowed out right here. Makes for a really good spot to kind of just get out of the weather if you really need to, if it starts raining. And we are supposed to get some storms today, so I mean, if it starts to rain, I may have to hide under here. But I think we're gonna head back down to the trail now and keep on going. Alrighty, we're back here on the trail, and we got a choice here. We can go to the right or left. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't really matter which way I go because it's a loop, so it's gonna catch back up with me eventually. But I think the closest way to get to it is here to the right, so that's what we're gonna do. Thankfully, I had some bug spray in my car that's keeping these gnats off of me because, man, they are awful today. But it's not foolproof, they're still out. They're still trying to get me. Looks like this part here of the trail looks a little overgrown. See here, a little overgrown right there. And looks like a tree just fell back a while ago because this thing is, you can tell it's dead. Got some stairs right here and another big old rock face with some hollowed out insides. Makes for a good place to hide. And now we're about to cross through these two rocks. Looks like just split right down the middle. You're just walking right in the middle of them. These trees and everything have just, I mean, they've curved, trying their best to get to the sunlight. This one you can see it's wedged its way right up against the rock. And it's ended up dying, but pretty dark right here. I'm trying to make sure there's no snakes or anything. Okay, we're good. You see here, this log is definitely part of that old thing. But yeah, really cool. I mean, this thing is just weird. Normally when I hike through spots like this, I tend to think like, how in the world was this created? Like, was it a rock that just broke apart and separated itself? Or did it have something to do with a flood? Who knows? But yeah, check this out. Looks like we are about to go down into this little valley here. There's these steps. Looks like it goes straight down off to the left. And then you're right in here. Looks like the arch is right there, right in front of us. Let's get to it. Yeah, guys, check out this arch, man. This thing is crazy looking. You got this staircase that leads you right down to the bottom, and right above you is this giant rock formation that forms the arch. That's just insane. I mean, I don't even know how to begin to think about how this one was created. Did it split off and then water came in and formed the arch? Like, like what happened? Alrighty, let's head down this little steps here. You can see that one kind of fell in a little bit, so I guess we're gonna have to watch our step just a little bit, make sure nothing caves in on us. We're just out here getting some B-roll, and check out this little guy. And just take a look at this arch, man. It is crazy. It's pretty big. Like, being up this close to it, like, I'm sure the camera doesn't do it any justice, but it's really big. It's really crazy. I mean, this thing is way bigger than what you would think it is. The photos on AllTrails definitely doesn't do it any justice either. Right below the arch, looks like another spot where you could kind of hide out. Tons of footprints. You can tell people have stomped their way through here. But yeah, this arch is pretty incredible. Alrighty, so I took a little bit of time to just kind of explore just a little area. Definitely a really pretty spot. Kind of difficult to get around because of all these rocks. You kind of have to jump over everything. But there's a little bit of railing right there on this staircase that's off, so you can get right on top of these big rocks and look straight up. And it's a pretty good view, but from what I could tell, the trail keeps on going this way because of the little trail sign there. I think we may be able to go around this way. I don't know how good of a view we could get of the arch from over there, but that's where we're headed anyway. That's how we get back to the car. There's a whole lot of animals out here. I think I've seen like a little salamander, a little red spotted looking thing. Whole lot of spiders and little creepy crawly looking little guys, and look at this. Yeah, I just heard that guy just fly up right next to me, so he was trying to get a little shout out in the video. So yeah, we're just headed back to the car now on this loop trail. And overall, it's been a pretty good hike. A little bit of the shorter hike today, but shorter hikes are always a pretty good time as well. I haven't hiked in a couple of weeks, so because I've been so caught up on fishing here recently because it is fishing season. You guys know I've got plenty of fishing videos out right now. Hopefully more to come here in the future because I just enjoy, because I just have a good time fishing. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos so far. If you do enjoy the videos, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about them down below in the comments. But yeah, if you guys are in the Big South Fork area and you want to go for a hike, I do recommend this one. It's a little bit, it's a little fun coming back up, but there are bathrooms accessible at the parking lot, and the trail in general is pretty well maintained. So alrighty, ladies and gents, we have made it back here to the parking lot by the car. Alrighty, ladies and gents, that is the end of today's video. Hopefully you all did enjoy. If you'd like to see hiking, fishing, any kind of outdoor content, make sure you leave a like, hit that notification bell when you subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.